global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them. Crises precipitate change.
Secretly plotting your demise. I want to devise a virus.
Hello everyone, Darko2012 here with Global Government News, and I'm covering a posting from chemtrails911.com. It's a good website. I'm going to post the link. Recommend you checking it out. It has all kinds of information there for you if you are wondering or curious about, I'm going to say contrails, right? Because I've just been getting a barrage of comments from the same people with blank YouTube channels saying that they are persistent contrails, persistent contrails. That's these right here, right? Max for persistence. Sorry, this webpage, that's the only thing, is it's got a lot of stuff on here, so it's kind of a little what do you call it, touchy, but yeah, you know, it shows like a chart here, and I'm not an atmospheric scientist, you know, I'm not a atmospheric physicist, and that's what the people who leave 20 comments saying that chemtrails aren't real, chemtrails aren't real, chemtrails aren't real. I guess if they just say it enough, they believe it themselves, but my mind doesn't operate like that, so hopefully all of you that are into this quote contrail / chemtrail movement or building awareness, however you may do it, there is a protest going on, and so that's the point of this video. Is this Saturday, February 20th at 7:30 a.m. At the San Diego Convention Center. Geoengineering scientists from all over the world will be at the San Diego Convention Center at the American Association for the Advancement of Science annual meeting on Saturday, February 20th, 2010. Their meeting, entitled "Can Geoengineering Save Us from Global Warming?" is where we take our stand. It says we will be gathering at the small park near Building F at 7:30 a.m. and it says to watch for the banners. It says alert geoengineering scientists to meet in San Diego. Activists, stay tuned at this URL in this section. Organizer contact is I think is to pronounce his or her name is Miro, and the number is 530-356-7343. It says all activists, demonstrators meet at, in parentheses, at the closest possible public property, the closest public property to be announced. It says San Diego Convention Center at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday, February 20th. Scientists and others will be meeting for their conference entitled "Can Geoengineering Save Us from Global Warming?" There is a small park area across the street and sidewalk from Building F, and it says we will be gathering there. It says that there will be a prayer opening this day's activities. All in attendance are deeply asked to respect the rights of others, especially the city of San Diego, which is now aware of our demonstration. If the San Diego Police Department officers should request your attention, treat him or her as a brother or sister. They have asked us to not block any doors, entrances, intersections, traffic, etc. We are free to express our First Amendment rights, respectively expressed. Both SDPD and the Port Police serve the Convention Center neighborhood. It goes on and it says, bring signs, flyers, and media connections. Groups are now coordinating from several nearby states, so it's a pretty big deal. If I was in the West Coast or in Oregon or something like that, where I hope to be sometime soon, then I would definitely go to something like that. It's a pretty big deal, guys. That's what they're doing. They're getting... They come together and they have meetings about this stuff, and you know, all the while they're actually doing it, right? So it's all about treating us like children, like we're freaking stupid and we don't have a brain in our head, and then they try to these people leaving comments on videos or just people in the media in general talk down to us like we are feeble-minded idiots. And so, no, we don't have to be holding a degree in high science and astrophysics or environmental or atmospheric physics. You know, we just have to look up and we have to look what these planes are doing, right? And yeah, it's a big mind game, right? It's a big mind freak, and the whole chemtrail, uh, I guess you can say conspiracy theory, but it's kind of sad that we still have to say that. But you know, yeah, there's private universities and the government, right? The Department of Energy and all the other wonderful groups that get together and they say they want to combat global warming. So they do everything, whether it's a carbon tax scam bill, such as Copenhagen, to try to, you know, uh, collect a world tax for their world government, whatever it is. They just say, we're going to do it for humanity. We're going to do it to save the planet because humans, of course, out of their what is it? National, biological assessment of what 93 biological and diversity assessment. They just say, hey, the best way to carry out our plan is just blame the human for every single thing that's wrong with the planet. Not necessarily wrong in that sense, but just any kind of changes or earth changes that occur or whatever happens. Volcanoes go off, earthquakes happen, not including HARP or any other the other government programs that they're carrying out. They're caused by the little stupid human, right? And so if we can just say that the everything in nature, whatever desertification, water shortages, all that good stuff, is caused by man, well then then the human becomes the enemy. So this is the mind game, people, and this is the scientific dictatorship that Aldous Huxley spoke of and George Orwell when they refer to doublethink and when they refer to a society in which the individual is not even able to really have any kind of say in a society where the experts are gods and they just reign over us, and we are just too feeble-minded to even think or grasp these concepts at all. And and then they have their little minions that they pay to go on and put disinfo throughout here and combat what we're doing here. And they have no respect for the scientific method or anything in regards to that. They have no respect for finding out the truth. They only have loyalty to their debit card or their direct deposit that they get from the U.S. government. That's basically for going on YouTube and other websites and social networking sites to basically just create this info. And that's what they do. And so this is why it's very important that people come out and protest this event. And I assure you that the word and the concept and the term geoengineering does exist. Of course, they will have people commenting on this video, even though I don't show any video of chemtrails or contrails, right? Persistent contrails. Sorry, all of you disinfo people. Let me say persistent contrails. Yeah, so you got establishment media already saying, what's next, 2008? Geoengineering. So there they go. They're talking about it right there, proposing it. Be great, right? Here you have the scientificamerican.com, geoengineering, how to cool the earth at a price. Many scientists now support serious research in geoengineering, deliberate actions. And you move down here and it says pumping sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere just as volcanoes do. Got the London Guardian here. Climate scientists convened Global Engineering Summit meeting in California in March. March as well, we'll discuss possible field trials of schemes that would tackle climate change by sunlight, fertilizing the ocean with iron, and they're talking about filling with tiny dust to reflect the sunlight. Then you have Obama's science czar saying, promoting geoengineering. They're looking at it. And here's what it looks like. Aluminum powder and barium oxide is sprayed into the troposphere by commercial and private aircraft to increase planetary and climate. After years of saying it doesn't exist, well, now it does. But we're just feeble-minded. Thank you.